Hello guys, today we are going to be ranking all of the main Rob Top levels from GD for no reason. So, I don't know, I'll just get started because why not? Okay, so number 21, the GD level to reach last place is base after base. Because I'm pretty sure everybody watching this video, or at least most people, can agree that it's just a super boring level. It doesn't introduce anything, and it's like a lot like Stereo Madness, but it's like the 5th level, so it doesn't have the excuse of like being like a basic level. And I don't know, it's just really forgettable and boring. I do not really like base after base. When I first played it, I thought it was like meh, and yeah, all the other levels are better than it, so yeah. And at number 20, we have Time Machine. I don't like Time Machine, but first off, let's just talk over what it introduces. It introduces the Mirror Portal. Oh my god, it's the most used object in the year 2022. Ooh. But aside from that, I don't really care about that. The reason why it's second to last is because it's just such an annoying level. Like, there's so much triple spikes, and I had a nightmare time the first playing it. Like, I raged at it. I mean, right now, I can beat it, like, first attempts, but before then, like, I had, like, so much trouble with it, and I was, like, glad it was over. It took me forever the first time I played it, and because there's so much triple spikes, and the gameplay is just really tight, and just, like, ugh. So, yeah, that's why it's second to last. And at number 19, we have Blast Processing. Some of you guys might be confused on why this level is so low, but let me explain why. Okay, so it introduces the wave. Okay. At first I thought it was a pizza Dorito thing, but let's just ignore that. But, the reason why it's so low is just, I don't know, I think it's boring. I mean, I don't really have that much fun playing it. I think it's a really easy level. And, yeah, it just, not really that fun. I can't really, like, really remember that much about it. Like, I know that there's like, a cube, but then there's a wave. And also, the wave parts are really open. And I know that's the first time introducing the wave, so you kind of have to make them open, but it's still just really boring because they're open, and I don't know, there's something really boring about this level, and I don't really, maybe it's because it's easy, I don't know, it's a boring level, so that's why it's at number 19. And at number 18, we have hardest level called Back on Track. Yeah, I know, right? Hardest level, haha. Okay, but, it introduces the jump pads, and, that's an alright thing. Sometimes they trick you with the jump pads, making it so that you seem like you have to click on them, but you don't. It's pretty okay. And why is it at number 18? I don't know. It has, like, it's the second level of the game, I mean, why would it really be high on the list when there's, like, so many other levels that are just better than it? And I don't know. It's a pretty basic level. Not really much to say here. So, yeah, let's just move on. You guys are probably really confused right now on why Finger Dash is at number, like, 16. Let me explain why. So, basically, it's the last level of the game. It looks pretty cool. I can see why people like it, but I don't know. I think it's pretty boring. It introduces a spider. It also introduces a bunch of other things. But I don't know. I think it's very overrated because the theme doesn't change. It's just this fiery place this whole entire time you're there. And I don't know. I just feel like the other ones are more unique than this one. Like, I feel like there's more... I don't know. I feel like there's more, like, passion for the other levels than for this level. Because, yeah, I don't know. And also, the spider... Well, let's all be real. The spider is basically just a ball, except, like, tainted a little differently. So, yeah, it's a... I don't know. It's another boring level. I promise we'll move on from the boring levels eventually, guys. Please do not click away from the video. And at number 16, I think. I know I said that in the last segment, but I think I was wrong. But on number 16, we have Poltergeist. It introduces the jump orb. Wow, I am like... okay, I'll shut up. But, it introduces the jump orb. Funny story, when I first played Poltergeist, I didn't know how to play the jump orb. Wow, so funny. Okay, I'll shut up. But, yeah. It's another basic level. I've explained basic levels in the other segments. So, I'm not gonna explain it in this segment. So let's just move on. Okay, I think we're out of basic level territory. And at number 15, we have Can't Let Go. I don't think this level's basic. It doesn't introduce anything new, which is always a downside in my opinion. But still, I think this level stands out mostly because of the music. I really like the music of Can't Let Go. I don't know. I just really like it for some reason. But I think it's really sad. But, yeah. Also... Sorry, guys, I had to cough. But, also, there's an upside down segment. If you guys play Can't Let Go, you know exactly what I'm talking about. It's a really complicated upside down segment. And, yeah. It's not really that complicated for me, because I always take the coin path, and I feel like the coin path is less complicated. But, yeah. I also like the second part where there's like 3 jump orbs to choose from. There's like the top one, the bottom one, the middle one. Spoiler alert, you're supposed to click the middle one, but I'm pretty sure all of you guys do that. Because I am a really extremely small channel. And I'm pretty sure you'd have to know how to play GD in order to be like seeing this video right now. But yeah. I don't know, not much else to say. It's a pretty cool. And at number 14, we have Toe. Or Theory of Everything. I don't know. It's a pretty alright level. The theme song is pretty boring. I'm not really that big of a fan of the theme song. The level is also kind of on the boring side, but it introduces the UFO. But it's a really mysterious level. I mean, it's also really easy, too. It's really easy for an insane. And, yeah. It introduces the UFO. I already said that. I'll stop saying that. You know what? It has a mystery piano. That's all there is to say in this segment. So let's just move on. 13 on the list is Deadlocked. The most infamous level in all of RobTop history. So, yeah, a lot of you guys are probably curious on why this level is so low. But let me explain the positives first. Awesome level. I love it. It's a very, like, challenging level. I like the little boss fight with the 3 dinos. I think it's really cool. I like how it's kind of like a Mario game. And I like yeah, and I think the aesthetic is really cool. I really like this level. I really like it. It has a nice feel. Why is it like higher on the list? Well, that's because of the spammy wave parts. I hate them so much. They're so freaking annoying. And I'm pretty sure they're the only reason why this level is hard, which is sad. I hate the spammy wave parts. Even me, who has beat Deadlock before, still struggles on the spammy wave parts. They're the worst thing ever, yeah, I hate the spammy wave parts. And if you don't agree, then you're I don't know, you're somebody who disagrees. But yeah, I hate the spammy wave parts. So yeah. And right after super cool yet annoying Deadlocked, we have Stereo Madness. You guys might be confused. And yes, it is a very basic level. I agree on that. And if it wasn't the first level, it would be way lower on the list. But it is the first level. it's supposed to be basic. And, it does a really good job on teaching you on the level. Like, I remember me and my dad, we used to play Stereo Madness, and, we both thought it was the hardest thing ever. And it's just a really... when you first see Stereo Madness, it's like such a great level once you first see it. And the ship part, too. I was like screaming. I don't even really remember it that well because I was 7 years old at the time. But once I got to the ship part, I was like, my mind was blown. I didn't really know. So yeah, I really like the ship part and the red part with the triple spike. Oh my god, that triple spike is so hard. But yeah, I really like Stereo Madness. I really liked Stereo Madness. I don't really like it that much anymore, but since I liked it before, it's going to get number 12, but it's not going to get any higher than that. A lot of people hate this level. I don't. Okay, well, let's talk about... Let's get the negatives all the way, since I'm pretty sure that's what everybody wants to hear at this level. Okay, let's start with the biggest negative of all. The memorization part that's near the end. A lot of people hate it. I'm fine with it. I mean, okay. A lot of people hate on the memorization part. But honestly, I think it's weird because they're fine with, like, parts like the, like the ship part at the end of Deadlock with, like, the big cubes with the spikes and all it moving. That part is complete memorization, and people are fine with that. But yet people hate this part right here, which just doesn't really make sense to me. So, yeah, I'm gonna give it the benefit of the doubt on that. And, also, yeah, the level, the other side of the level is pretty okay. It introduces the robot. That's an okay thing to introduce. I mean, I'm not crazy about it. Yeah, it's kind of like a Mario game, like Deadlocked. And, yeah, that's kind of all I have to say about it. Yeah, let's just move on. And at number 10, we have Dry Out. A lot of people, well, maybe some people, might be confused on why this is so high. So, yeah, let me just explain the basic reasons. Alright, the beginning of the part. The beginning of the level, I mean. I'm an idiot. It's pretty solid. It's fine. I mean, it's okay. I mean, what do you guys expect? And, the part after everything after the Upside Down is fine. I don't have any complaints with it. It's a pretty solid level. I mean, it's kind of like the parts of Back on Track and Polargeist. But the reason why this is at number 10 is all because of the Upside Down part. I see people go crazy over the Upside Down game mode, and it gets introduced in this level. I see people who I know who were like so good at the first 3 levels, but they quit the entire game just because of the Upside Down part on this level. I personally, it didn't really affect me that much. I kind of moved on with it. But yeah, crazy. When you first go to the Upside Down part, it's like magical world. I don't know. But yeah, that's why it's at number 10. Oh god, Max is gonna be so mad at me for placing this level as high as it is. But, yeah. Yeah, Electrodynamics. It's a pretty good level. It introduces the speed portal, and also, Max, I hope the Nightmare Run music in the background makes you feel happy, even though it probably won't, but... Okay, Electrodynamics. I think it's the hardest insane level in the game. I think it's really close to being a demon. But, yeah. I really like, I don't know, the music is kinda I don't know, there's something about it that I just don't really like about it. But yeah, it's a very fast level, and I like the fast pace of it, especially like the ship parts, like at 50 or 60%, or 70 maybe. Especially the ship parts, they're like crazy. Like, I had a crazy hard time. And the quadruple spikes, jeez. Those aren't that hard for me, but they're pretty good. It's a very fast-paced level, and I enjoy it. Max, please have mercy on me. But yeah, well, let's just move on to the number 8 segment. I'm gonna be honest, guys. For some reason, X Step used to be my favorite level. Don't ask. I don't know. I used to really like the theme song. But yeah, X Step. I like it. There's the ball segment. There's like the ball parts and stuff. And I like it introduces like the blue jump orbs and the blue jump pads. I'm pretty sure that's all it introduces. Correct me if in the comments if I'm missing something. But yeah, but don't spam everything in the comments, like all the chainsaws and stuff and the decorations. That'd just be stupid. But yeah, it's a pretty solid level. It's a pretty good level. I mean, it is pretty easy for an insane. Like, it should be rated a harder, but who cares? And yeah, I like the theme song, and I kind of like the aesthetic. I'm pretty sure X Step is the point in GD where the levels start to get decorated a lot, in my opinion. That's the X Step is like the point in GD where that starts to happen. But yeah, X Step, it's a pretty decent level. I like the cube part with all the spikes and stuff. I'm not sure. It's like right before like the second ball part, I think. It might not be the second, but I don't know. I like the cube part with the spikes and how you like get inside the block. It's like a very like tricky memorizing thing. But yeah, that's about all I have to say for this level. It's a pretty good level. And at number 7 is the 7th level, Jumper. Let's be real, guys. We all love Jumper. It's a very calming level. I really like it. It tests your jumps a lot. It doesn't really introduce anything. Oh wait, yeah, it kind of does introduce something. It technically doesn't, but it kind of does. The upside down ship. It's really cool. I like the upside down ship. I was like, whoa, it took me forever to get past the upside down ship part. I like it. But yeah, I think Jumper is the first point in GD where it starts to constantly switch between right side up or upside down a lot. Like, it starts to like traverse through very quickly. It's the first one that doesn't have like one upside down part. It has like 10 upside down parts. If you know what I mean. But yeah, I like the music. It's very calming. It's very joyful. And, I don't know. I just really like this level for some reason. And I'm pretty sure most of you guys watching this video pretty much do. So, yeah. And at number 6 is Clutterfunk. For the most part, I enjoy this level. I love the theme song. And I really like, it introduces the meeting cube. I'll get to that in a bit, but we'll just keep it at that for now. I love the ball part, and I love how the music gets all like chainsaw. Yeah, like the ball part. It's like the mini ball. It's after like the ship part. It's like near the beginning of the level, like closer to that, like 30 or 40%. I love that, and I also like the part after that, which is like the weird like ship part. It has like a green background and stuff. And I like how you like traverse through the blue and yellow portals. And now is the part of why it's not higher on the list. It's a pretty annoying level. Like, I do not really have that much fun playing it because, I don't know. The ship part before, like, the ball part I talked about earlier is really annoying. I don't like it. And the cube part that's, like, right after, like, the green ship part, it's also annoying, and it's just a really annoying level, which is, it probably would have been, like, top 3, maybe even number 1, probably not, but probably top 3 if it wasn't as annoying as it was, but I do think it is well deserving of the number 6 spot. Number 5, we have Cycles. It introduces the ball. I like it. I like the ball. It's pretty unique for me at first. I love the music. I love those sad themes. I don't know. I just like those in GD. I really like it. I really like how it's like purple and stuff. And I like how it tricks you with all the jump orbs. I really like this level. And I also like the part where you traverse between like the right side down up ship part to the upside down ship part. I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about. I don't know. It's the part where the second coin is placed. I really like that part. And I just like the ball parts. I like it. I really like it. It's a very cool level in my opinion. And yeah. I really like cycles. And at number 4 is Electro Man Adventures. I really like Electro Man Adventure. I like the song, and I like it. For some reason, it makes me feel nostalgic. I don't know why. I don't know. I think it's a very fun level to play through. It's not annoying. I feel like Electro Man Adventures is like Clutterfunk, but it's not annoying. Now, that's what I feel from Electro Man Adventures. But one thing I said about Clutterfunk is that it would be in the top 3 if it wasn't as annoying. I did say that. And I also did say that Electro Man Adventures is Clutterfunk, but less annoying. But here's the thing about Electro Man Adventures. Remember earlier in the video when I said how I don't like it when levels don't introduce anything? Well, guess what? Electro Man Adventures does not introduce anything. Which is why it's at number 4 instead of anywhere higher than that. So, yeah. Okay, guys, we've reached the top 3. And at number 3 is Hexagon Force. I don't know why, but for some reason, this used to be my favorite level. But let's just go for that. Okay, I love the music. The music is awesome. I love the music in Hexagon Force. And another thing about Hexagon Force is that I felt so accomplished when I beat this level. It's crazy. Like, it's so satisfying to complete for some reason. I don't know. Especially when it gets to, like 60%. Like, once the beginning of, like, the weird ball duel thing happens is when it starts to get really satisfying. I don't know. It's really satisfying to complete. Oh, and also, I forgot to mention that it introduces the duel. I like how it introduces the duel. I don't know. It's a very satisfying to complete level, and that is why it is this high on the list. Okay, I love these last 2 levels on the list. And I'm pretty sure by the epic power of process of elimination, you guys already know what the top 2 are going to be. They're either... Okay, but the question is, which of the top 2 is going to get number 1? Is it going to be Club Step or Theory of Everything 2? Well, the one that's not going to get number 1 is unfortunately going to be Club Step. So, Club Step. It's a very difficult level. Like, you have to be skilled to complete it. And, well, I mean, for a Rob Top level, it's pretty difficult. I mean, of course, there's, like, levels like Bloodbath that exist that are just, like, bleh. But Club Step. It's an awesome level. It's it is a little annoying, but it's a demon. It's supposed to be annoying. But yeah, it's annoying. But yeah, it's a really fun level. It is, and it doesn't introduce anything new, but it doesn't have to, just because of how difficult it is. And my friend is currently struggling on it, so he's probably going to take a lot of offense to this, but aside from that, very difficult level. The UFO part, like everything, especially the part at the end where you like have to like, where the ship part at the end where you have to like fly into the portals, and then you have to like straight fly as an upside down ship. It's not a straight fly, but you know what I mean. That part's really cool. The music's pretty good, and I like it. It is a really good level. Okay, guys. Now the number 1 level you've all been waiting for is gonna be the 7 Seas! Oh my god, the 7 Seas is so good. Like, it's like an adventure. And, oh my god, the music! Guys, I'm kidding. And number 1, the moment we've all been waiting for is, well, I already kind of mentioned this in my last segment, but it's Theory of Everything 2. I love this level. I think it's like club step, but it's not annoying. It's still really hard, but it's not annoying. I like the theme song. It's pretty good. The level is really fun to play through. It does have the infamous ship part at the end, which I honestly don't think is the worst thing in the world. Like, I honestly have more trouble with the spammy parts in Deadlock than I do with the ship part, but aside from that, it's a very fun level. I really like it. I like the memorization ball parts, and I like how fast the wave parts are, and I don't know. It's very satisfying level to complete, like Hexagon Force, except it's, like, harder, and I really like it. I really like Theory of Everything too. It is a great level. And that is all of my ranking. Okay, I'm an idiot. Okay, that is the ranking of all the levels in GD 2.1. And, yeah, there are some really good ones and some really mad trash levels, as you can tell. But, yeah, these are the levels in 2.1, and I can't wait to see the levels in 2.2 that RobTop has to offer. So, remember to, I don't know, click the subscribe button, because the subscribe button loves you, and if you don't click the subscribe button, then you're an evil person, and like the video, of course. Well, okay, what am I doing? And comment on the video for no reason. Okay, whatever. Okay, so whatever. Okay, so that is all my ranking of all the main RobTop levels in GD. So bye.